Tigers, elephants, camels, they don't belong in a cage. For years I've seen circuses come and go and I haven't done anything about it. I've been seeing John Carmody and ARAN and their campaign to sort of try to ban the live circus or the wild animals in circuses, and it just kind of did hit home that these animals, they're caged for pretty much 11 months of the year, travelling around the country. I did a little bit of research online, I did a bit of soul searching, and I just couldn't possibly just sit here and allow this kind of thing to keep coming or to keep going on. Tigers, elephants, camels, they don't belong in a cage. They don't belong doing tricks. I don't care how many people say that, you know, these animals, they're no longer wild animals. If you put them back into the wild, they wouldn't be able to fend for themselves. That's totally not true. If they could be trained to do a trick, they can be trained to fend for themselves back in the wild, and there's, you know, that can happen, and that has happened, and it's ongoing. There's many programs to like let animals go back into the wild to fend for themselves. My pro goal, I suppose, was just to stand here with placards and just say we're against animal abuse and we're against animals in circuses. That was my only motivation, you know, as regards the protest was concerned. And I put an event link up on Facebook on Arklow Then and Now, and next minute the whole thing just erupted. I couldn't believe the amount of resistance towards what we were doing. I did not expect that in any way, shape or form. Maybe that was very naive of me. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this in my life. And the amount of ignorance and rudeness and just negativity that was thrown at me and everyone who was protesting was just completely overwhelming, and I just did not expect it at all. That being said, we also got an awful lot of support, like tons of it. We never crossed the road. They were over there, we were over here. We met at this bench every night. We never crossed the road over to them. We didn't initiate any negativity whatsoever. The first night, that one guy, that one particular bully who, every night, he dressed up in a gorilla costume, and him and another friend, I think he was kind of dressed as a clown, crossed over and started taking photographs in front of us. And this was the first indication of aggressive nature, I suppose, from them, in support that they posted that picture up on their own Circus Era page and their own Courtney Circus page, saying we've given the aunties a free show. We laughed it off simply because well, they are goons, basically. I mean, they didn't have to do that. They were making fun of us.
Whoa! Whoa!
Night 3 was a Saturday night. That was the second night, sorry. I had to call the guards. That guy in particular again came over and sat here while we were there. He kept trying to take photographs of us and said, and if we tried to take one back, he'd go, "Oh no, you can't take a photograph. It's illegal to post photographs. I'll see in court for that. No, it's illegal for that." But yet he kept taking them. He kept taking them of us. And then he started to call one of our protesters a paedophile, and even posted that up on Facebook. He actually even posted that up on Facebook.
Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? No, that's my house there. Take a photograph of my house.
If I need a photograph, I can have it done.
No, I live there. Yes, it's a public place. You're still at a public. Yeah, it's a public place. Go away. Go away. You're not worth it. You're not worth it. Oh, you're not worth it. You're not worth it.
Woo! Well done.
And then of course the last night was the pièce de résistance, if you could call it. We had two protesters here with us, and they both brought their dogs with us, or with them, and when they started to whistle for the dogs to cross the street every time a car dropped by, that's the moment when I realised that these guys are pure evil. They are absolutely pure evil. To purposely try and get a dog killed, and then these are people who are trying to say that they do care about their animals, that they are good to their animals. People who try and get dogs killed are not good, they're not kind, and they're certainly not good and kind to animals, no way. That's when I knew that what we did was the right thing. No matter all the hassle and all the horribleness and the constant jeering and jibing from people, idiots on Facebook is all I can call them. I knew I always did the right thing. You do not try and kill an animal like that. Whatever, they did that in public in front of people. What are they doing behind closed doors?